NEDA is pushing for various policies, including the National Land Use Plan and those that seek to eliminate corruption, in line with the goal of more Filipinos to be lifted out of poverty by 2040. The NEDA commissioned a nationwide study on the aspirations, values, and principles of Filipino people with the intention of developing a long-term vision for the Philippines, which is anchored on a vision genuinely owned by its citizens. The study found that an overwhelming majority, or 79% of Filipinos, aspire for a simple and comfortable life in 2040. More details from this report.
79% out of 10,000 Filipinos want to lead a simple life. But according to the National Economic Authority, by simple life, they mean having their own car, house, proper education, and more. Money-wise, this translates to a salary of 500,000 pesos per year, or an equivalent of $11,000.
As we progress as a country, magbabago rin tong aspirations na to. Siguro ngayon dahil nandito pa tayo, lower middle income country, so ang aspiration is, be better. But once we have reached that tipping point, we get to the upper middle income country, so mas tataas ulit ang aspiration.
NEDA Director General Emmanuel Esguerra pointed out that the government has a long way to go on this aspect. Is allowed to prove for its citizens to achieve the simple life they want.
Regardless of the progress that has been made, and we recognize that progress has been made, there's still a lot of catching up to do. The aspiration naturally is the opposite of that. To be able to free oneself from those constraints that make living a daily struggle.
That is why NEDA launched Ambisyon 2040 with the objective of collating ideas, suggestions, plans, policies, and programs to get out of the grip of poverty.
We really have some ways to go, and that really requires a lot of catching up in terms of investment in physical capital as well as in human capital.
This is really just a vision and not a plan. It's a long-term vision, it's not a long-term plan. Yung long-term plan kasi, dito na papasok yung strategies, mga legislative agenda mo, mga programs and projects mo.
For the People's Television, Jasmine Barrios reporting.